Welcome to this video review. I'm going to talk about and do an overview and a small review at the end of the Safari UltraSharp 10x25 binoculars made by Steiner. I presume you know Steiner is one of the biggest producers of binoculars in Germany. They've been producing binoculars since 1947. And they have divided their production of binoculars in 4 different classes. So I would say that their biggest production is still meant for the military. Then they also are the market leader and the absolute benchmark in the marine category of binoculars for all the marine users. Then they cover hunting binoculars, and the 4th category is birding, adventure, nature enthusiasts, and outdoor use, hiking, and so on. And the Safari UltraSharp is the entry series into this segment of binoculars for outdoor users. 10x25 is one of the models in this series. The series, I think, features 5-6 models. And with this Safari UltraSharp, they made so many different models for different types of users. So everyone who wishes to have a quality binoculars, but only uses it occasionally on trips, on safaris, like the name says, and in outdoor. So it's really simple. You go on a trip, or you're going on a vacation somewhere, and you know it's nice to have binoculars to observe nature there. So if you want to buy something which is not really expensive but still good in quality, then Safari UltraSharp is it's a good option. So if I go through the physical properties of this binocular, the housing is made out of macrolon, a special material Steiner uses really a lot for their binoculars, and they have a lot of experience with it. They also are able to produce, I would say, really rugged and reliable binoculars from this material. The whole series and this model itself was introduced in 2015, so it's still quite new. And it's filled with nitrogen, so it works at really wide array of temperatures. The Safari UltraSharps, they claim in the specifications, will work all the way from -20 to +80. And that +80 is something what you rarely see on binoculars in this class, because this particular model costs 209 euros. So really, really affordable. And if you go on a safari in Africa, it will not fail, even in that really hot climate on the sun and so on. So that's something really special in the 200 euros class of binoculars. What's also special for 200 euros is normally the warranty, 10 years of warranty. And they also provide service even after this 10 years are gone. If something goes wrong, you're still able to repair the binoculars in the Steiner service, which is, I have to say, one of the industry best. So you're always covered. The size of the binoculars is approximately 14 centimeters in width and around 9-10 centimeters in height. I would say 9.5. All the housing is covered with rubber, and you get a normal carrying strap with it, which is a bit different than with the bigger models, 8x30 and 10x30, which have a click lock system. Also, the thumb rests are really nice. So in general, it's really ergonomic. It's really, really light, less than 300 grams. So nice to touch, I would say. The eyepieces are made out of rubber. They have 2 positions, and they have wings on the side, so that no stray light comes from the side. This is very similar than other Steiner binoculars. Steiner is still using this widely on the range of products. They believe that it's easier to use the binoculars if you have no stray light from the sides. If, however, you wear glasses, then you have to twist down the eyepieces like that, and then you're able to use them with glasses. The eye relief is only 13 millimeters, so the use with glasses will be a little bit challenging, but normally on the binoculars of this size, this is mostly the case with all of them. The focusing is on other binoculars they say sport autofocus, so you set the correct diopter on each eye, so for focusing is individual for each eye, and then your eyes will focus through the binoculars at all times. This is positive in a side that you're able to set this during daytime nicely, and then even in low light you will have no problems using this type of focus, because we know that with central focusing you have problems sometimes in low light. Where there is a shortcoming of this type of focusing is on close focus distances. On really close, then it can be a little bit problematic. The upside is that waterproofness is done much better with this system than with the central focusing. So if I say something more about the optical performance, magnification is 10 times, the lens diameter is 25 millimeters, and the field of view is around 100 meters per 1000 meters. So the field of view is not bad, and with this poro prism configuration you also get a nice perception of depth of field, so the image is a little bit more of 3D. Together with the binoculars you're getting a carrying bag, a really basic carrying strap, the carrying strap for the bag, the manual in many different languages, the cleaning cloth, and what's really funny, you get these inserts that go here, so that you can change the style of your binoculars. You can see it also here, so you can have it in any of these three graphics. A small touch, I would say, nice, so you can configure your binoculars the way you wish. It's a nice touch from Steiner. Okay, if I come to the end of this review, I will do a short summary of sweet and sour, what I think it's really good, what could have been done better. So if I start, the build quality is really good. The warranty period of 10 years is almost unimaginable on the binoculars for 200 euros. I also like all the materials and longevity of the product, because we know all Steiner products are built to last, and this one is no exception. So you feel all the robustness and you feel the quality of the materials. I also like the way it optically performs. For binoculars for 200 euros with poro prism, I think it has a slight edge compared to the Schmidt & Peckham prism counterparts. Okay, what could have been done better? Well, the eyepieces, normally in the eye relief with only 13 millimeters, it's quite a stretch for anyone who is wearing glasses. I also think that the carrying strap could have been done a little bit better. And my biggest, I would say, concern is, but not really concern, that if you consider this is 10 by 25 binoculars, you would say, okay, this goes into a category of pocket binoculars. But this is in no way a pocket binocular. It's more in a category of compact binoculars. Because compact binoculars is a binocular which is still much smaller than full-size binoculars like 8 by 42 or 10 by 50. But it's still a little bit bigger than pocket binoculars, which are usually 8 by 20, 10 by 24 or something similar, 10 by 25, but they can fit in any pocket. This one really can't. But on the other side, it's easier to use, it gives you better optical performance, and I also think it's much more comfortable for longer observations, for longer periods of time when you are using the binoculars than normal pocket binoculars. So all in all, if you are willing to sacrifice a little bit of in size and weight to buy a little bit bigger binoculars, you will be rewarded with better image quality and a easier use of the binoculars. Thank you for watching. Please check our other reviews, and if you have any additional questions, check our website or send us an email.